Children, let us continue the chapter Sound. Now let us discuss about audible sound and inaudible sounds. You know that the three conditions are necessary for the sound. One is the vibrating body, second one is the medium to travel the sound from one place to another place, and ear, that is to listen the sound, to hear the sound, ear is to be there. So these are the necessary conditions for the sound. We need vibrating body, medium for the propagation of sound, and receiver of the sound, which is the ear. And is it possible to hear all the sound by us? Can we hear the sound of all vibrating bodies? It is a fact that sounds of frequencies less than about 20 vibrations per second cannot be detected by the human ear. Human ear cannot detect the sound of frequencies less than 20 hertz. Less than 20 hertz. These sounds are called inaudible sound. These sounds are called inaudible sound. And also, it is not possible to hear the sound of frequencies higher than 20,000 hertz or 20 kilohertz. So, the sounds of frequencies higher than 20 kilohertz are also inaudible sounds. So, what is the audible range of human being? That is from 20 hertz to 20,000 hertz. So, you write audible sound. Audible sound. So what is audible sound? The sound of some certain frequencies can be detected by the human ear. Audible sound. So you write sounds which can be detected by the ear is called audible sound. Audible sound. Then what is inaudible sound? Inaudible sound which cannot be detected by the ear. Sound which can be detected by the ear is called audible sound. Sound which cannot be detected by sound which cannot be detected by the ear is called inaudible sound. Inaudible sound. So for human being, the sounds of frequencies less than 20 vibrations per seconds. Sounds of frequencies less than 20 hertz. Less than 20 hertz and greater than 20 kilohertz and greater than 20 kilohertz. 20 kilohertz are inaudible sounds. Then what is the audible range for the human ear? For human ear, the range of audible frequency is roughly from 20 Hz to 20,000 Hz. That is nothing but 20 Hz to 20 kilohertz. Therefore, you write that audible range for human ear. Audible range for human ear. So then what is the audible range for human ear? For human ear, the range of audible frequencies is roughly from 20 Hz to 20,000 Hz, or you can write 20 Hz to 20 kilohertz. Right? For human ear, the range of audible frequencies is the range of audible frequencies is roughly from 20 Hz to 20 kilohertz. 20 Hz to 20 kilohertz, or 20 kilohertz you can write it as 20,000 Hz. 20 kilohertz is equals to what? 20,000 Hz. So this is the audible range. The audible range for the human ear is from the frequencies of 20 Hz to 20 kilohertz. Some animals can hear sounds of frequencies higher than 20,000 Hz. For example, dog, bats, etc. are having the ability to hear the sounds of frequencies greater than 20 kilohertz. You know that the police use high frequency whistles which dogs can hear but humans cannot. And you know that the sounds below 20 Hz are called infrasonic sound or infrasound, and the sound above the 20 kilohertz are called ultrasounds. So write infrasound, or infrasonic sound. Infrasonic. They are called infrasonic waves. So what are infrasound? The sound of frequencies less than 20 Hz which cannot be heard by human ear is called infrasound. So you write that sounds of frequencies less than 20 Hz. 20 Hz cannot be detected by the, cannot be heard by the, so right, cannot be detected by the human ear is called what? Infrasonic or infrasound is called infrasound. And the sound of frequencies greater than 20 kilohertz are called ultrasonic or ultrasound. So you write ultrasound or ultrasonic. So what you can write? The sound of frequencies higher than 20 kilohertz. Sounds of frequencies higher than 20 kilohertz or 20,000 hertz cannot be audible to the human ear is called ultrasound. Ultrasound. And also you can say that dogs have the ability to hear the ultrasound. So you take dogs, bats, etc. can hear the sounds of frequencies higher than 20 kilohertz. 20 kilohertz. So the police use high frequency visuals which dogs can hear but human cannot. And ultrasonic equipments or ultrasound equipment. Ultrasound equipment. So what are these equipment? The word scanning, that is ultrasonic scanning in the medical field. The ultrasound equipment helps us to investigate and track many medical problems. They works at frequencies higher than 20 kilohertz. So you write ultrasound equipment works at frequencies higher than 20 kilohertz. Ultrasonic equipments works at frequencies higher than 20 kilohertz. Then what are the uses of ultrasound equipment? They are used for investigating and tracking many medical problems. They are used in medical field. So you write that ultrasound equipment are used in the medical field for investigating and tracking many medical problems. For investigating and tracking many medical problems. So ultrasound equipments works at higher frequencies. They works at frequencies higher than 20 kilohertz. And these ultrasonic equipments are used in the medical field for investigating and tracking many medical problems. Now let us discuss about noise and music. Noise and music. Then what is noise? Noise is an unwanted and unpleasant sounds produced by some sources. We hear different types of sounds around us. All sounds are not pleasing. Some sound produces discomfort to us. Some sounds are pleasant to the ear, and some sounds are not pleasant to the ear. And you know that if the construction work is going on in your neighborhood, the sound coming from the construction site are not pleasing. That is the example of the noise. We can't enjoy the sounds produced by the horns of buses and trucks. Such unpleasant sounds are called noise. In classroom, all of you are talking together, and this produces noise. In a classroom, sound produced by the students when they talk together, when they talk in group, that produces noise. And we can enjoy the music, but we cannot enjoy the noise. So you write that what is noise? Noise is unpleasant sound. So you write noise, you write first. Noise. So noise is an unwanted and unpleasant sound. Noise is an unwanted and unpleasant sound. Unpleasant sound which cause discomfort to us. Which cause discomfort to us. So can you give the examples of this noise? So you can give some examples for noise. So you take examples. So you take sound produced by the construction work. Sound produced by the construction works. Construction work and sound produced in a classroom if all the students speak together. Sound produced in a classroom if all the students speak together. If all the students speak together. Then next you can say sound produced by horns of vehicle and sound produced by factory machines, etc. Right? Sound produced by horns of vehicle. By machines. Sound produced by machines. Sound produced by machines. These are some examples for unwanted and unpleasant sound which are discomfort to us, and it is called noise. Then what is music? You know that music is a sound that produces pleasing sensation. Pleasing sensation. The sound produced by musical instrument. Musical sound is which is pleasing sound to the ear. Sound produced by harmonium is a musical sound. So it is a music. The string of a sitar also gives musical sound. But if a musical sound becomes too loud, it becomes noise. That also you can write for the example for the sound. So you write that if a musical sound is made too loud, if a musical sound is too loud, then it becomes noise. It becomes noise. Then you write about music. So what is music? Music is a sound that produces pleasing sensation. So write the sound which produces pleasing sensation. Pleasing sensation is called music. What is music? The sound which produces pleasing sensation is called music. Then what are the examples for the musical sound? That is sound produced by the nature and also sound produced by musical instruments. So you take examples, you write sound produced by musical instrument. Then sound produced in nature. In nature. What is the example? You can say that chirping of bird. It is also sound produced in the nature. That is one of the example for the music. Then what are the differences between noise and music? So you write differences between noise and music, or music and noise. So you write in one column noise, and in the other column music. So what are the differences you can write here? You write about noise and music. And first one you can write, it is unwanted and unpleasant sound. It is unwanted and unpleasant sound. And music, it is wanted and pleasant sound. Take, it is wanted and pleasant sound. Pleasant sound. Then know that noise is causing the discomfort to us. Noise causes discomfort. Discomfort to us. And music causes comfort to us. Music causes comfort to us. Then you know that noise causes many health problems. So take here, noise may cause many health related problems. Many health related problems. And here you know that music cures health related problem. Music cures health related problem. So you know that noise is an unwanted and unpleasant sound, and music is wanted and pleasant sound. Noise causes discomfort to us, music causes comfort to us. Noise may cause many health related problems and music cures health related problems. These are the differences between noise and music. Now let us discuss about noise pollution or sound pollution. You know about air pollution. What is air pollution? The presence of unwanted gases and particles in air or in atmosphere is called air pollution. Similarly, noise pollution. So what is noise pollution? Noise pollution is also known as sound pollution. It is also called as environmental noise. It is the propagation of noise with ranging impacts on the activity of human or animal life, most of them harmful to a degree. The source of outdoor noise worldwide is mainly caused by machines, transport, and propagation system. Major causes of noise pollution are sounds of vehicles, explosions, and also sounds by the machines, loudspeakers, etc. If television and transistors radio are at high volumes, they are also causing sound pollution. Some kitchen appliances, desert coolers, air conditioners, all contribute to noise pollution. You know that poor urban planning may give rise to noise disintegration or noise pollution. Side by side, industrial and residential buildings can result in noise pollution in the residential areas. Some of the main sources of noise in the residential areas include loud music and also transportation, that is traffic, rail, aeroplanes, etc. So construction, electrical generators, explosions, and people documented problems associated with noise in urban environment to go back as far as ancient Rome. Today the average noise level of 98 decibel exceeds the WHO, that is the World Health Organization value of 50 decibel allowed for residential areas. So you write about the noise pollution. What is that noise pollution? Presence of excessive or unwanted sounds in the environment is called noise pollution. So you write that presence of excessive or unwanted sounds in the environment is called noise pollution or sound pollution. So what is sound pollution? Presence of excessive or unwanted sounds in the environment is called noise pollution. So write that causes of noise pollution. Causes of noise pollution or sound pollution. Causes of noise pollution or sound pollution. So what are the major causes of noise pollution? First one is the sounds of vehicles, explosions including bursting of crackers, and machine sound, loudspeaker sound, etc. So write first one, you write that is causes of noise pollution. First one, sounds of vehicles. Or also you can write sounds of transportation. Sounds of transportations, that is traffic, rail, airplanes, etc. And also you can take second one, what you can take construction, electrical generators, explosions. Take constructions, electrical generators, construction sounds by the generation of electricity. By generators. And also you can say sounds by the explosions. Sounds by the bursting of crackers. Bursting of crackers. Bursting of, what you can write, bursting of crackers. sounds by machines. Sounds by loudspeakers. Then television and transistor radio at high frequencies. Sounds by the television and transistor radio at high volumes. And sounds by some kitchen appliances. Sounds by some kitchen appliances. Sounds by coolers, air conditioners, etc. Sounds by desert coolers, air conditioner, etc. So these are the main causes of noise pollution. Sounds of transportation, that is traffics and rails and aeroplanes. Construction sounds. Sounds by the generation of electricity by generators. Sounds by the explosions. Sounds by the bursting of crackers. Sounds by the machines. Sounds by the loudspeakers. Sounds by the television and transistor radio at high volumes. Sounds by some kitchen appliances. Sounds by desert coolers. These are the some causes of sound pollution or noise pollution. Then now about the harms of noise pollution. You know that presence of excessive noise in the surroundings may cause many health related problems. The first main harms is noise pollution causes many health related problems. Noise pollution causes many health related problems. Many health related problems. Noise pollution causes many health related problems. That is the first harm. Then noise pollution causes lack of sleep, hypertension, anxiety and many more health disorders. So you write that noise pollution causes lack of sleep. You know that if there is more sound you can't sleep. So noise pollution causes lack of sleep. Lack of sleep. Hypertension, that is high blood pressure. Hypertension. Hypertension is nothing but high BP. High blood pressure. It also causes anxiety, etc. So noise pollution causes lack of sleep, hypertension, anxiety, etc. And also, if a person is exposed to a loud sound continuously, may get temporary or even permanent impairment of hearing. So you write that noise pollution causes temporary or permanent impairment of hearing. Temporary or even permanent impairment of hearing. Impairment of hearing. Yeah, noise pollution causes many health related problems. It causes lack of sleep, hypertension, anxiety, etc. And also noise pollution causes temporary or even impairment of hearing. So you write that noise pollution causes temporary or permanent impairment of hearing. These are the some bad effects of noise pollution. These are the harms of noise pollution. Now about the impairment of hearing. Total hearing impairment, which is rare, is usually from birth itself. Partial disability is generally the result of a disease, injury, or age. Children with impaired hearing need special care. So, children with impaired hearing need special care. By learning sign language, such children can communicate effectively, because speech develops as the direct result of hearing. A child with a hearing loss may have defective speech also. If there is defect in hearing, there is a defect in speech also. Technological devices for the hearing impaired have made it possible for such persons to improve their quality of life. Society can do much to improve the living environment for the hearing impaired and help them live normal lives. Now let us go through the measures to limit noise pollution. So what are the precautionary measures to minimize the noise pollution? Here you have to control the sources of noise. If you control the sources of noise, then you can control the noise pollution. How you can control the sources of noise pollution? That is by using silencing devices. Silencing devices must be installed in aircraft engines, transport vehicles, industrial machines, and home appliances. If you applied or if you installed silencing devices, you can minimize the noise pollution. So you write that by installing silencing devices in the sources of noise by installing the silencing devices in the sources of noise, noise pollution can be controlled. Noise pollution can be controlled. That is one of the method of minimizing the noise pollution. That is by installing the silencing devices. So you can install. So write silencing devices must be installed in aircraft engines, transport vehicles, industrial machines, and home appliances. Again here, in residential area, all noisy operations must be conducted away from any residential area. So take all noisy operations must be conducted away from residential area. Conducted away from residential area. Noise producing industries should be set up away from industrial area. Noise producing industries should be set up away from residential area. Automobile horns should be minimized. Use of automobiles horn should be minimized. TV and music system should be run at low volumes. TV and music systems should be run at low volumes. And tree must be planted along the roads and around buildings to cut down on the sounds reaching the residents. Trees must be planted along the roads, and around buildings, and around buildings to minimize the or to cut down the sounds reaching the residents. These are the some precautionary measures to be taken to minimize the noise pollution. So first one is by installing silencing devices in the sources of noise. Noise pollution can be controlled. Silencing devices must be installed in aircraft engines, transport vehicles, industrial machines, and home appliances. All noisy operations must be conducted away from residential area. Noise producing industries should be set up away from residential area. Use of automobile horns should be minimized. TV and music system should be run at low volumes. Trees must be planted along the roads and around buildings to cut down the sounds reaching the residents.